Shedeur Sanders goes the extra mile to win the Cleveland Browns' starting quarterback job, and the whole world is there to appreciate it. A video on social media shows how the Cleveland Browns quarterback is putting in extra work to improve and one day become the team's starter. During the lead-up to the 2025 NFL Draft, there was a lot of talk about Shedeur Sanders' attitude, which may have kept him from being a top pick. But in recent weeks, that narrative has shifted, and his effort during practices is now being highlighted as a reason he could be considered for the starting quarterback role with the Cleveland Browns. His career could take a 180-degree turn thanks to the dedication that has already been captured on camera and shared with the world. Shedeur Sanders putting in extra work with the Browns. Rookie quarterback Shedeur Sanders was seen putting in extra throwing work after the Browns' second mandatory minicamp practice, further solidifying the positive impression he's making in his first NFL summer. After the session ended, the former Colorado Buffaloes quarterback stayed on the field for additional drills, as shown in a video shared by John Sabol of Cleveland's Fox 8 News. According to Sabol's report, Sanders spent an extra 15 to 20 minutes working on his throws after the team's second minicamp practice. A report for ESPN Cleveland stated that Deion Sanders' son once again had a strong day during 7-on-7 and 11-on-11 drills, completing 10 of 12 passes for 2 touchdowns. Following Tuesday's practice, Shedeur Sanders spoke about his mindset as he prepares for his first NFL season, saying he's focused on improving both mentally and physically. "I know every day there's room for improvement in a lot of different areas in my game," Sanders told local media per the Browns live stream. "I never feel I would say full. I'm always hungry. It's a lot of aspects in football that you can get better at. It's weight room, it's knowing the plays, it's physically, it's throwing. You can always get precise at more things." The Cleveland Browns have yet to name a starting quarterback for Week 1, but as long as Shedeur Sanders continues to work hard and push himself, he may get his shot sooner than expected. Maybe not at the start of the NFL season, but projections suggest that he could make his debut later in the year. Shedeur Sanders stood alone on the practice field long after the rest of the team had hit the showers. The sun had dipped behind the Cleveland skyline, leaving only a faint orange hue streaking the horizon, and yet the rhythmic thump of football against turf echoed through the empty training facility. Each pass, spiral tight, release swift, was another step in a journey that had started long before he ever donned a Cleveland Browns uniform. Some called it ambition, others called it madness, but for Shedeur, it was simply who he was, a quarterback forged in fire, raised in the limelight, and committed to redefining expectations. When the Browns drafted Sanders in the first round, eyebrows were raised, not because of a lack of talent, he had plenty of that, but because of what the franchise had already invested in previous quarterbacks. The critics whispered, some even scoffed. Was this just a PR move, capitalizing on the fame and charisma of Deion Sanders' son? Was Shedeur truly NFL ready? Rather than react, Shedeur responded the only way he knew how, by working harder than everyone else in the building. Reports from the facility were relentless. Sanders arriving at 5 a.m., watching film with obsessive focus, logging thousands of reps with receivers in the off-season, studying the playbook until its pages blurred in his vision. He studied the legends, Brady, Breeze, Manning, and then studied himself, breaking down every flaw, every moment of hesitation in his college tape. He texted coaches late at night, asked for extra meetings, invited teammates to dinner to talk about coverages, built chemistry one rep, one conversation, one audible at a time. The buzz began in the locker room first. "He's different," murmured a veteran receiver during minicamp. "He wants it like I've never seen before." Then came the preseason games. A 2-minute drill against the Ravens' first-string defense had fans holding their breath. Sanders led the drive with uncanny poise, hitting receivers on back-shoulder fades, threading tight windows, and managing the clock like a seasoned pro. He capped it with a bullet to the back of the end zone. Touchdown. The internet exploded. "This kid's real," read one tweet with over 1 million likes. Suddenly, the world was watching. National reporters flooded Berea. ESPN set up permanent cameras outside the facility. Fans wore QB1 jerseys with Sanders emblazoned across the back. Deion, ever the showman, kept his distance, tweeting simply, "He was born for this. Let him cook. #ProudDad." Still, Shedeur remained grounded.